Hey guys, what is going on? And welcome back to another episode of Club and Country. This is episode number 68, and today we have our final 3 games of the calendar year with St Johnstone as we face Stoke City away, Manchester United at McDermott Park, and also Swansea away in Wales as well. And also, as promised, we're going to find out who we're going to face in the Champions League round of 16, and let's do that now. So of course, in the last episode we qualified for the knockout stages of the Champions League, finishing in 2nd place behind Leverkusen, who topped the group, and now we're going to find out who we'll face in the round of 16. This is exciting. Who is it going to be? Dun dun dun! Where are St Johnstone? There we are, bottom right, and we're going to take on the Italian side, Roma. Alright then, so we topped our group, we'll be facing Roma, and Leverkusen face Porto. So how we topped it, we'd have a Portuguese club to face. Instead, we'll be taking on Roma. So that's going to be a tough tie for us, but do you know what? I think we can overcome it. We've beaten Atletico, we've beaten Leverkusen, we can beat Zenit, but I think we can beat Roma. I really do. That'll be a tough tie, our first ever knockout tie in Europe with St Johnstone, but I think we can take them out and get through to the quarters. And so now we've seen the fate of our round of 16 tie. We're going to move into the first game of today's episode away against Stoke City. We just beat Fulham in the last game in the last episode, but it was only our 2nd win in our last 6 games. So as we end 2019, we need to keep the win streak going and end the calendar year on a high and get a big 3 points in all 3 of the games today. So come on, Johnston, first game, let's get a first win and make it 1 from 3 to start today's episode. Hamilton to Tierney as we try and get a chance here, and Kieran's looking for some space. He'll play it through towards Tony. Tony towards Hamilton. Surely, oh, Rob slipped. He was through, and he had a great chance to make it 2-2, and he slipped on the floor. What a chance there. And the ginger boy couldn't keep his balance. However, he has got the ball back here and tries to turn his man and get himself inside. And Rob continues his run. Can he make amends? Oh, well, he almost did. Fires it just wide. And here is Rob on the ball again here. He's really going at the Stoke defenders now. Loses the ball, but then wins it straight back. Drills one into the far post. And oh, it's a real stroke of luck because Texera has just put the ball into the back of his own net. Rob's claiming it, but he won't get awarded it. And we've scored, do you know what? I genuinely believe the first own goal for St Johnstone in the series. We've had a couple of players score own goals for us. I don't remember ever seeing an own goal go our way. It is a clear own goal though, no doubt about it. Rob can't claim it forever, and we do go in front. Great work from Rob though to assist the own goal, if you will, and we do have the lead. I genuinely do believe that's the first own goal we scored in the series. If anyone remembers one, then, I mean, I'll be very surprised to say the least, but do let me know in the comments. But I can't remember ever scoring an own goal in the series before, so we'll certainly take that anyway. They all count. And we do go in front courtesy of some good work from Rob. And it is 1-0. Here comes Stoke trying to equalise. And Logan Reed shows his importance to the club. Great save. Still 1-0. 2 wins in 2 for St Johnstone. Back-to-back league wins for the first time in quite some time. Delighted with that. It may only be by a goal to 0, but we'll take it. It's 2 clean sheets in a row as well. Absolutely fantastic stuff. The stats here seem to lie a little bit. You might think Stoke was slightly better than us. Honestly, I thought it was quite an even game. And if anything, we deserve to edge it, at least in my opinion. And the own goal was what got us the game. So it's not exactly the best way to win a game by a goal to 0 from an own goal. But you know what? We'll take it. It's 3 points. That's all that matters. Alright, so moving into the second game of today's episode, just want to let you know as well off camera, I just terminated 2 youth players' contracts because they wanted to leave, and I thought, well, they're not that great anyway, so they can get rid if they want. But today's second game is a massive one. We take on Manchester United in a 4th versus 5th clash, where really, if we want to cut ourselves adrift from the places below the top 4, we need to win. It's a massive, massive game, and I don't want us to drop out the top 4 in Season 4, so I want us to win this game and try and get as many points between us and 5th place right now to try and stay away from the Europa League. So big game this second one. We take on Jose Mourinho and his United side. Can we get the win? I feel we need to. Let's keep the streak going and make it 3 out of 3. Early yellow card for Tierney. I think it's quite a harsh one as Manchester United win an early free kick. Lewandowski takes it, floats one into the middle, and Martial gets a shot away, and Logan Reed produces a brilliant save. You know, the January transfer window is just around the corner. I'm very worried about what's going to happen with Logan Reed. Maybe the board will take matters out of my own hands and sell him instantly, and if they do, I'll tell you this right now, we won't be keeping many clean sheets. This guy is amazing. Martial tackled by Kingsley, who gets onto the loose ball as well and finds Burke down the right hand side. Shaw will come across here. Can Burke take around the former Saints left back? Yes, he can. Great work from Burke. Drills one into the middle, and Tony Watt fires it in and makes it St Johnstone 1, Manchester United 0. It's 2 goals in 3 for Tony. You what? Is he back to his best? Is Tony back to his best? The whole team joining in the celebrations, and I'm not one bit surprised. Tony Watt, we need him to score goals on a regular basis if we are to do anything noteworthy this season, and Tony Watt slots it through the legs of David De Gea for his 7th goal this year. I'm delighted. It's a welcoming sight for club and country. Tony Watt fires in front and may have got his goal scoring form back. Triple change at the break. Got Tuesday night in mind, so bringing off some of the starters and bringing on, I should say, some more of the bench/fringe players. Also switching to a 5 at the back, going very defensive as we try and hold on for our 3rd straight win and our 3rd straight clean sheet as well. And this is more like it for the Sainties. Finally, beginning to get our form sorted. Tony's banging them in as well. This is much more like it. Come on, Tierney through towards Smith. Chance straight away here as the second half begins. Reed through towards Rob Hamilton. And De Gea makes a fabulous save. And Duncan Smith's header is saved by De Gea and cleared off the line by Smalling. Great defensive work after a brilliant double save there from the Spaniard. Still 1-0. And despite switching to a 5 at the back, we almost scored our 2nd goal of the game as McDonald heads wide from Tierney's cross. Go on, Gordon. You're born, yes, son. Yes, Gordon, the giant, 6'6", never going to lose a header. And now Tierney to Rob, and Rob will send it down the right to Taylor, and maybe a chance here late on to wrap the points up here. Duncan Smith is on the ball. It's Smith off the bench to make it 2, and there it is. Duncan Smith rifles it in. St Johnstone 2, Manchester United 0. It's going to be 3 wins in our last 3 games. It's safe to say we're playing. It's safe to say we are now back playing the St Johnstone way. 2-0 to the Sainties. The points are in the bag. Get in. 3 wins in our last 3 games. We are finally starting to prove ourselves once again, and this is a huge victory as well over 5th place United. Delighted with the result, and we thoroughly deserved the win as well. We were the better team, no doubt in my eyes, and had a lot more of the ball as well. We are playing so much better, and our form is finally beginning to pick up. It took a while, but this is more like it. Tony's banging them in as well. We keep on keeping those clean sheets. This is so much more like it. 2 wins from 2 today as we go in search of our 3rd from 3, and that'll be 4 in 4 overall as we start to get our form sorted once again, as we slowly but steadily claw ourselves back into the title race. Another big game though away in Wales against the other non-English side in the Premier League. Can we get another massive 3 points here as we keep the pressure on Manchester City and Chelsea? Come on, St Johnstone, let's keep this up. Well, this won't be an easy task. I've had to rest a lot of players because this is being played on Monday night, just 2 days after our victory over United. And Swansea right now are in 6th place and playing well. And they have done since we've been in the Premier League, as Jack Cork almost put the Swans in front. Fortunately over the bar and still 0-0. But yeah, this is going to be a tough game, this one. But our form's been good of late. I trust my team. Let's get another big win here. Kingsley through towards McBurney. Good chance here. And waiting for Watt to peel off his man. It'll come back to McBurney. He'll go for goal. Oh, brilliant save by Davies to turn it behind for a corner and stop McBurney from scoring on his return to his former ground. Great save there. And from the corner, Patterson heads it wide of the post. Still 0-0 as we try and break the deadlock. Second half begins, still tied at 0-0. I'm sure there will be chances for us to win this game in the second half, but if we do get one, we've got to take one as Callum finds Chris Kane, and Kane will poke it through towards Murray, and maybe a chance straight away here. Davidson finds Tony Watt, who could have been through and still is through. Tony Watt! Oh, what a save! What a save from Davis to turn it behind for a corner. That's 2 big stops there from the goalkeeper now. Oh, Barry! Come on, son, get your footwork sorted. You can score your first goal for the club. Still 0-0. Another fine save by the goalkeeper. And we just can't break that deadlock. But here is Kane off the bench going down the right-hand side. Looks for Shane Gray, who could be through here. Gray on the ball. Through towards Tony, maybe this time. And once again, it's another fine save from Davies, keeping me at bay in this one. I just can't put the ball in the back of the net despite the chances I'm creating. And we just can't find an opening goal of the game. It's coming, though. It is coming. I'm sure we are going to score at some point because we are putting Swansea under so much pressure right now. They can't, keep hold of the 0-0 forever. And surely this is the... Oh, my goodness. I mean, honestly, Tony, 2 in 2, or is it 2 in 3? And you're not going to extend your goal-scoring run of form with finishes like that. Tony was through, and... You know, he's a great striker, he really is, but he's just not the same as Season 3, Tony. Still tied at 0-0, but I do believe someone's going to take all 3 points in this one. But who is it going to be? Emnes' pass cut out by Barry, and his pass is a good one. And now a chance on a break here. Christie towards Graham, off the bench for Tony, storming down the right-hand side. What can a 16-year-old do? Can he produce a moment of magic? Still Graham on the ball, feeds it inside towards Chris Kane, who slots it in. Swansea 0, St Johnstone 1, and the subs link up for the breakthrough. We go in front of Liberty Stadium. What a massive goal. Finally, we take the lead in this game. We've been dominating for the most part, and it's Alistair Graham off the bench with great work, finding Chris Kane also off the bench, and that man Davies has been inspired form in this game. Tried to make the save. He got a touch on it, but couldn't keep it out. We lead with 20 minutes to go. We are on course for our 4th successive win. Get in. Swansea not out of this game just yet as Marvin Emnes hits the post, and Dos Santos equalises for the Welsh club. And with 8 minutes to go, we've thrown away 2 points. Jonathan Dos Santos turning in the rebound. That is gutting. After the own goal we scored in the first game against Stoke, I'm not going to complain about the bad luck here with the rebound goal being converted by Dos Santos, but it's so frustrating. Last year, we threw away so many points late on in games. In the end, it turned out to be okay. We still finished in the top 4, but once again, we have a real problem with closing out games and hanging on to the maximum points we can get. It's 1-1. Well, we were so close to our 4th straight win, but sadly couldn't hold on. 1-1 the final score. It is another game without a loss. That's good to see for our form, but it's 2 points dropped. No other way of looking at it. The stats suggest it was quite balanced, but I actually think we deserved to win this game, personally. I thought we played quite well and probably deserved all 3 points, but sadly that's football. Don't take your chances. You won't win, and that's just how it is. And that will end today's episode of Club and Country as well, guys. So a big thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you did enjoy today's episode of C&C, then please do leave a like, as likes are of course very much appreciated, and they really help the channel grow as well. Much love to you all. Hope you've had a fantastic week, and a reminder, the January transfer window will open in the next episode, and we'll see what's going to happen with Logan Reed as well. So don't miss that one. It'll be uploaded over the weekend, and I'll see you for it very soon. Have a great night.